Hello everyone, welcome back to NFL Imperialism Part 2. If you haven't seen Part 1, go check it out, it's on my channel. I explain how it all works. We basically just spin a wheel, then spin an arrow, and it's like the game Risk. You just try and conquer the entire United States. In episode 1, it was basically just down here in the southeast that was anything happened really. So let's see if we can get some stuff going over here in the west, central. But without any further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so far we have the Jags, Eagles, Bucks, Titans, and Dolphins eliminated. Our first spin is going to land on the Broncos. Okay, finally we get a team kind of in the west. So now let's take a look at the Broncos piece of land. They have this right here. So most likely they're just going to be expanding. I highly doubt we get a game out of it. We'd have to get a perfect southwest arrow spin. But here we go. Spin the arrow and we get up north. So that'll give them this spot right here. So here we go. Our next spin after the Broncos expand is going to be on the Chargers. So staying out here in the west now, they're going to be playing a game no matter what. Will it be the Rams, Raiders, or Cardinals, though? That is the question. Here's the arrow spin, and it's going to be the Rams, I think. Yep, that will be Chargers versus Rams in LA. So I guess it'd be in LA no matter what. So there's not really much home field advantage for the Rams here. But who will get the win in the piece of land? It's the Chargers. The Rams are gone. The Rams have been eliminated as the Chargers will take their piece of land. Rams are now eliminated. Our next spin will land on the Cowboys. So the Cowboys could play just the Texans. This is the only way they get a game. So if we go south... I guess if we go straight east, we might get a game with the Saints. So we want southeast here to get a game. And, that might be the Saints. We're going to call that a game against the Saints. So we're going to have it in New Orleans. Saints versus Cowboys. Saints, Dallas Cowboys. The winner is the Cowboys. Saints are gone. So after Dallas takes Louisiana and knocks the Saints out, here's a quick look at a map. Dallas now controlling a good amount of land. California being divided by just the Chargers and the 49ers, with the Falcons still dominating down in the southeast. Here we go, another spin. What will be the next team trying to expand or invade? It's the Chargers again. Okay, so they could play. We're going to get another game out of this. It could be the Raiders, the Niners, or the Cardinals. Depends on where this arrow points, and it's going to be the Raiders, I think. That's definitely going to go into Vegas. So here we go. Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Los Angeles Chargers. The winner is the Chargers, and the Chargers continue to take more land. Chargers and Falcons looking like the dominant teams early as we land on Arizona. A chance for the Chargers to have to play another game. If we get it west, they're going to play the Chargers. North, they get a piece of land. And east, they get a piece of land. Here's the arrow spin, and it's going to go... that's just going to be a piece of land for the Arizona Cardinals. After Arizona expands, our next wheel spin will land on the Cowboys again. Will we get a game against Houston or Arizona? Or will they take Oklahoma? Here we go, spinning the arrow. I think we got a game. I think that, that's going to go through the Arizona territory. We're going to have a game between Arizona and Dallas here. Whoever wins this game will have a lot of land. And will be looking really good. And it's Arizona knocking off Dallas. A bit of a shocker here as they will take over all this land. Here we go, next spin, and it is going to land on the Niners. So the Niners could play the Chargers or just expand. Spinning the arrow, and they will expand up to Oregon, I believe. Yes, that's what they will do. After in episode 1 we stayed mainly in the east, mainly southeast. Now we're mainly in the west, but there we go. We get some north central, I guess you could say, with the Bears. So they could go KC, Indy, or Green Bay, or just take a piece of land. The area will decide where they go, and they will go, I think that's to Indy. It is Chicago visiting Indianapolis. Who is going to win this game? I got my money on the Colts, and it is the Colts. With the Bears elimination, we're down to 22 teams. We're going to land on the Packers here. We will probably play another game. Will it be Indy, Minnesota, or Detroit, though? That's the question. And it's going to be Detroit. So, Green Bay traveling into Detroit. I think the Lions are going to pull this one out. And it's going to be the Lions destroying them. The Packers go down. Next spin, the Jets. Ooh, I think we got a game here. Maybe. It could go to Buffalo, could go to New York, or it could go to New England. Let's see where the arrow decides. Looks like they might just be expanding here. Yep, they're just going to take New Jersey. And yes, I know the Giants and Jets technically play in New Jersey, but whatever. Here we go. Cardinals. Cardinals, again, a chance to expand. Taking on the Broncos or the Chargers or the Texans are their possibilities. Or they could just get a new piece of land. Here we go. Ooh. That's going to go into Houston. We're going to have a game between the Texans and the Arizona Cardinals. Houston Texans, Arizona Cardinals. I got the Cardinals in this one, and they do take it. So they will now dominate all of Texas. Houston's gone. Next spin, we got Buffalo. They're going to be able to go move again. We're going to get a game out of this. It'll either be the Steelers, Giants, Jets, or Ravens. And it's going to be... Ooh. Is that going to go? Yeah, New York to the Jets. I feel like the Bills definitely should win this, but you never know. The Jets could pull it out. They don't, though. The Bills win it, and the Bills stay alive. Alright, we're going to do 2 more spins here in episode 2. Next one we land on, it's going to be the Cardinals again. Will they play the Broncos, Chargers, or just expand? It's going to be bottom right. We're going to have to do a respin here. It's going to be bottom left. I'm going to call that the Chargers. We're going to go into Los Angeles here to take on the Chargers and potentially take over the Chargers' massive amount of land. And they do. The Cardinals are unstoppable right now. Alright, the final spin here in episode 2. We're going to finish it off with the Minnesota Vikings, who could play... The only team they can play is Detroit, or they're just going to expand. It's going to be... Oh, they're going to play Detroit. This is a big game. It's going to be in Detroit. I really hope the Lions can win this game. It's going to be the Vikings, and the Lions, unfortunately, are going to go home. Alright, that's going to do it for episode 2. This is what our map's looking like. We got Arizona pretty much dominating, with Atlanta still having a good piece of land. Minnesota now got both Green Bay's land and Detroit's land. And Buffalo and Indy both expanded a little bit as well. But that's going to do it for this episode. If you did enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace out.